This is a test. This is only a test. If this had been an actual emergency, the attention signal you just heard would have been followed by official information, news, or instructions.
It is 6 o'clock in the a.m. I am Gina. This is We Live Zombie Carnival. I'm not quite sure where Joe is right now. Let me unplug my headset. Where could he be? Sandy, what is going on with you this morning? Trip me. What are you doing?
Hey, so, how'd you find me up here in the attic?
I mean, it's a small lighthouse.
I guess you could only go straight up. So I found, like an old reel-to-reel video player and a bunch of these 8mm tapes, and I've been checking them out because honestly I was kind of hoping one would be a snuff film, but so far I know, bad news, so far they've all just been actual movies, and this one is one of my favorites from my childhood. Hilarious Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
Brilliant. Anyway, you wanna pop a squat and watch some. They're all clown themed, so that's a little weird. You want to watch some clown movies with me?
Joe, it's 6:05. It's time to go.
Yeah,
Wait, the show's on.
What show?
Our show. It's time for our show. We're on the air.
Oh, it's 6 a.m. Yeah, okay.
6 o'clock in the a.m. Come on, let's go downstairs. This will be up here for you later.
Hey, look, Tim's coming in with the wave. Tim the mailman is on his way. He comes very early to the island.
He does. Look at him.
Now, what happened with Tim last time he was on the show? I never listened. Tim! How are you, Mr. Mailman? It's good to see you.
Tim the mailman, you've looked better, my friend.
Tim is back. Tim, oh my gosh, you came in on a surfboard.
On a surfboard, my submarine blew up, but everything's okay. I've got your mail.
So you're a zombie, huh?
Oh, mail. There it is.
So
Things have changed.
You still deliver the mail? You still deliver?
Mail must go through no matter what. Dead or undead, living or not, here I am.
Rain, sleet, snow, apocalypse.
Take that oath seriously.
Well, PNC Bank is going to ask for your money no matter what. So
They want their overdraft fee.
if you want that, you can count on that, and those ATM fees.
Now, how's the campaign going? Are you still out on the trail? And
Yes, it's going well. Yeah, I've changed my slogan. I'm now vote for the positive zombie.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wasn't that your whole platform? Your opponent was a zombie.
Yeah, but his blood type is O negative and mine is positive. So, I'm positive we can get past this. Back to real governing.
so you kind of overcome the whole hypocrite angle that the polls have been saying.
Yeah,
Because they've got you 15 points behind now, Tim.
well, you can't always trust the polls.
Yeah, especially where did they come from? Where were these polls, Gina?
Yeah, who was the one making these? It's probably those that group that we're not supposed to talk about. I knew it started with a Q. But
QAnon poll, that's what it was.
Yeah, they can count it on. They're reliable.
They knew this was coming long before we did.
I know. A storm. They also say a storm is coming, so they do weather forecasts as well.
They do always bring up a storm, don't they?
I know. It's never. You never see one saying that, a calm day is coming or a drought is coming.
Well, we don't want to hold you any longer. You've got a lot of. I see your
bag is
still
quite full.
Yeah, you're like Santa Claus.
Bring your stuff. I've picked up your stuff and I've dropped off your all your warranties are going to be up to the.
And the Publishers Clearinghouse, we have that.
Clearinghouse, you're already a winner.
Our big check is on the way.
Yeah,
Coming next time.
Big check. It's Steve Harvey this year who's giving us the big check, so look forward to that.
Well, see you later, Tim.
Later, I'm off on my surfboard
Be
now.
safe out there.
It's Sears, so I know it's a good one. Bye.
Can you call no a feeling? Can I go on without believing in anything? They say it can't be good if it doesn't make you sad. I think it's ludicrous, but it doesn't change the fact that I'm swimming with my demons, and they comfort me. Misery loves company. They comfort me. Misery loves company. If I parade my misery, spill myself loathing selfishly, will you be scared for me? Oh, it doesn't make a difference to me. I'm bruised and bloody, guilty, shame. Let you rip my heart out like it's a game. Oh, it doesn't make a difference to me, as long as it makes you dance. I tend to romanticize an afterlife only when I want to die. Must be the pressure of existence that makes me wary of a deeper dive into a blackness, a stagnance where they tie my limbs. Tight beneath the cold ground, I'm sleeping under it. But time comes, will I still be so fearful of what happens after it is done? If I parade my misery, spill myself loathing selfishly, will you be scared for me? Oh, it doesn't make a difference to me. I'm bruised and bloody, guilty, shame. Let you rip my heart out like it's a game. Oh, it doesn't make a difference to me, as long as it makes you. When my slow dance with death ends, and the maggots come to eat my limbs, what will be left of me then? But a rotten mess of repressed insecurity from every time I had to feign stability for the people who need me. Ain't that the cost of loving? So I'll parade my misery, become a walking mockery of what it means to be happy, living in a free world, honey. I'll dig myself a living grave, stay in bed for 3 straight days. It doesn't make a difference to me, as long as it makes you dance. Just 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 as long as it makes you dance.
Sandy, what is so weird? Oh my God! You just yawned yourself out of your own mouth.
Whoa, deja vu.
What did you just say?
Nothing. I just had a little deja vu.
What did you see? What happened?
Sandy went past us, and then another that looked just like her.
How much like her? Was she the same cat?
Might have been. I'm not sure. So anyway, I wanted to come down and tell you I found a non-clown movie. It's about cats, but they're zombie cats from Mars. Guess what the name of the movie is? Zombie Cats from Mars, Gina. The name of the movie is Zombie Cats from Mars. And I've got the information, the contact information from the director and the writer, and I figured, why don't we just get them on the show right now? Let's call them right now, Gina. These are good guests. This is an amazing movie.
All right, I'm more worried about Sandy yawning herself out of herself, and there's two of her now.
Yeah,
but okay.
Where'd you get the other Sandy? Whatever. Anyway, this is going to be good radio.
All right, let's get them on the line. We've got Ryan and Monty Trey here from Zombie Cats from Mars. Guys, how are you holding up?
If you haven't heard about this movie, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's super. It's actually it's like fun, campy. Like, I like cats, so I was down from the beginning.
Everyone loves cats. That's why we made this movie.
To make them evil.
Well, y'all know they're inherently evil, but cute.
I like the one that frames the police chief for his own suicide.
That's a fan favorite.
I like how he writes it. Goodbye, cruel world. Like a 5-year-old.
Well, it's based on actual events.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah.
Serious?
Yeah, casual events. Yeah.
Casual events.
Sounds perfectly dubious.
Oh no, give me that.
Here we go.
I'm done.
So what? I mean, how did you guys come up with it?
Yeah, how did you come up with such a brilliant idea?
The name came first.
Okay.
We were actually helping a friend work on his movie, and this idea popped into my head about like just making the cheapest, dirtiest, quickest movie possible, calling it Zombie Cats from Mars. Everyone would love it. We don't have to put in any effort whatsoever. And I told Monty Trey, and he was like, no.
He's the voice of reason.
Yes.
If you would have brought that to me, I'd be like, I'm already signing the check to you.
He's like, I've already got a room full of cats we can use.
We were trying to make films. We were trying to be serious, and Zombie Cats from Mars was not part of that plan. Okay.
How did you guys meet?
We met in the theater. He auditioned for a stage play I was directing, and he brought me one of his weird scripts for a movie called Pickled.
Pickled, and you're coming at Zombie Cats?
I know, right? But Pickled is very serious. It involved puppets.
Oh, okay. Like the Muppet puppets or the marionette puppets?
Yeah, like Muppet puppets.
Nice, like Avenue Q kind of?
Very.
Yeah.
Sweet. I love everything that comes in your guys' heads.
Well, thank you. So yeah, we had worked on Pickled, then we had worked on a couple other films. Hold Up was about a movie director that rapes an actress, so it's a very serious.
I take back what I just said.
Yeah. So not everything's sunshine and daisies in our world.
Sometimes a cat kills a guy.
Yeah, it happens. Sometimes a actor kills a director. Who knows?
Now, what were you saying? What were you saying earlier, Monty Trey? We lost you.
Oh yeah, well, it took me about an hour to come around to Ryan's initial pitch, and I said, okay, let's do it, but we have to do an outline tonight, put a casting notice out tonight, make a poster tonight, and I want to be filming within 30 days.
So you gave it.
I want to spend my whole life on this.
You gave it limited time and spectrum. I like that though. You didn't shut it down.
So we did it. Like from that point, and 6 months later, we had the Bluray release, and we were in theaters. It was crazy.
Oh my god! In 6 months, everything was completely done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Which is crazy.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
So we want to make the second one now, and which is like a prequel sequel, and we're putting a lot more effort into it. Well, I don't know, and we've just gotten better, and the people that we surround ourselves with.
So did you ever think you would be doing a second one when you made it, or even when you agreed to it? Did you think, oh yeah, part 2, that makes sense?
No, that's why I got rid of my gun. I was like, there's no need to have to kill myself later. No. There was talk of it on the first film when we were doing our interviews for the Blu-ray, and everyone had such a good time. And for years, people have been asking us to do that. A lot of people that worked on the movie, when are we going to make the sequel? So just seems like something.
8 years.
It only took 8 years.
But that's how all good things are. Now, people are kind of making some comparisons about our current situation with zombies now and things in the movie that almost uncanny. How do you guys feel about kind of being a harbinger for what
Well,
we've got going on?
Life imitates art.
Yeah,
Art
I mean,
is-
a lot
yeah.
of a lot of what's going on now, you know, people look at, oh, is it the Russians? What are the Russians up to?
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
in Zombie Cats from Mars 2, there's a lot of this. It takes place during the kind of the Red Scare during the
Ooh.
Cold War. And so
Ooh.
there's a lot of parallels to like,
Oh.
oh, what are the Soviets up to? You know, like the Soviets are gonna do these bad things and like they're out to get Americans. So
So
I
is
know-
it the 80s Cold War?
No, this is 57. This month.
50s. Oh,
Yeah.
so it's
Ooh,
just getting
ducking
started.
cover.
So Stalin's involved.
We have real
Yeah.
Russians in this movie too. Like we already shot our Russian sequences, and they all speak the Russian language.
Oh, that's
so
super cool.
they're
yeah.
very earnest, but they're saying stuff like, "We've got to get the cat into the catalyte."
Yeah. And
All
Tom-
the words like Russian.
How does
for
that
cat,
translate?
or
Yeah.
is it cattle?
And Russian catalyte translates to Katun Sputnik.
That sounds rolls right off the tongue.
Yeah.
These are, after all, communists.
I love that.
They're not fans of capitalism.
No.
It gets better and better.
Yeah.
So it's all very relevant to everything that's happening today. You know?
It is tight. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, I hear the Russians are working on some pretty crazy human testing vaccines, and they've done quite a bit of research. So I'm interested to see that. But
They can't be trusted.
Yeah, they're Putin all sorts of stuff in people.
Let's just do all puns.
Punny, you should mention that.
All right. So you guys, you met in theater, you said?
Yeah, back in 2009, I moved up here to Portland from Tejas, and one of the first week and a half or so, I met Ryan, got cast in his play, and we've been working together off and on ever since.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So how has Portland changed since
Well, everything's on fire now.
you started
Yeah,
to turn? Is
yeah.
it
Yeah.
still the lively place, or is it a little
A lot
different?
more death happening all around, I would say.
More than usual. Yeah,
Yeah,
Portland doesn't have a lot of death, does it?
Compared to other places, maybe not, but compared to 10 years ago, yeah.
Yeah, kind of an uptick.
I was driving home. I was driving home last night, and there's just a car in the middle of the road on fire.
Yeah.
It's like,
You see a lot
and
of
I was
that.
like, everything's weird now.
Yeah, and right next to that is somebody on a unicycle, juggling. So you're like, I don't know how to feel about this.
Well, he's got to get his name out there. This is perfect
Right.
opportunity.
That's really good.
So what's the strangest thing that's happened since the zombie apocalypse up there?
Ryan and I, we were out in the woods trying to avoid, we'd kind of gated. We were trying to gate the community to
Very
avoid
nice.
the zombies, and we had found an old cache of canned goods,
Mhm.
but it was all lima beans. But I thought that was kind of interesting. Ryan wrote a song about it.
They
Which was
hold up
nice.
well.
It turned out to be cans of cat food, but the labels were in Russian.
Oh no!
Oh man, they were preparing for Red Dawn. They didn't know it was going to be a zombie apocalypse.
They didn't know.
Do the cats come down in parachute in your sequel?
They
come-
landed by ship. But this opening, the Russians are launching Sputnik in space, and they
Mhm.
put a cat that is controlling them, mind controlling them so that basically it gets launched into space, and the
Mhm.
cat will press a button that will then affect the cats in America and make them zombie cats. And,
Oh,
Through
that's
the
brilliant.
television. It goes through the TV waves, you know.
That's brilliant.
I love it.
Yeah.
They're all zombies looking at televisions, like just consuming the media.
yeah.
So you weren't joking when you said it was inspired by actual events.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. That's the opening line in the original film too.
Yes.
So I think we'll probably keep that. Just get you ready to laugh.
Now, guys, it sounds like do you guys keep cats down there? It sounds like there's kind of a cat scuffle
There's
going on.
there's this cat that keeps trying to get into the
Mm.
studio, and it
Mm.
keeps scratching at the door, and like I
Maybe it's
threw some-
hungry.
I threw some beef jerky out the door to try to
I
like
told you not
get
to
it
throw
away.
it just attracts more
Well-
cats.
Yeah, I know that now.
What? If you give a cat a jerky, it's kind of returned. I had put out the old scratching post out there, and I thought that would distract them, but it seems to have just made them more into what's happening. They're curious,
Yeah, my mom always said never feed cat turkey.
Is there a place where people can keep up with what
Yeah,
you guys are
social
doing?
media where we can follow you?
Social media or website?
Yeah, definitely. We have them all. So
lay them on us.
ZombieCatsFromMars.com has everything.
Perfect. That's easy.
Yeah.
From there, you can find Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. What else do we have?
We got the Kickstarter that we're going to launch pretty soon too.
Definitely cool.
We're raising a little bit of extra funds for the production.
And can we get to the Kickstarter from the website, I assume?
Oh yes,
perfect.
Definitely.
Right now, we're just going to sign up to be notified when the Kickstarter goes live. So the more people we get signed up, the more we'll be excited to make it go live.
Nice, cool.
Yeah.
Now, guys, I don't mean to be.
Yeah, that cat is back.
That cat is back. It seemed.
Ryan, where's the spray bottle?
Did it bring friends? Maybe open the door and get
go
them
ahead
out
and
of
open
there?
the door. I'm sure it'll be perfectly fine.
I mean, can we use the spray bottle, Ryan, or I could grab my gun.
No, you don't. You have that spoiled orange juice in your fridge.
Right.
Squirt it in its eyes.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try this real quick. I'll be back.
Oh, people are gonna be mad at me for saying that.
No, we got to be nice to the cats.
Yeah.
They're cute and fluffy, right?
Hey, I tried to throw orange juice at the cat. It scratched me.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Cat scratch. That's what they do.
Yeah, but then you turn into a zombie cat person afterwards. I don't know how much time I have.
Is it it was a zombie cat? Oh god.
Oh god. This sounds like this is pretty quick. I mean, Ryan, I think maybe you should get out of there.
Yeah. Well, luckily the cats are eating Monty-Train, not me right now. So,
his eyes, have they gone for the eyes?
Yeah, they're going for my eyes right now. I can't see anything. I took a lot of speech classes growing up, though, so I can power through the rest of this interview. Ow.
All right.
Get out of here, cat.
It's a catastrophe.
A catastrophe.
Oh, no. Broadcasting 1,000,000 watts of zombie busting power. Braves 98.6 KZ. Zombie Zhead Radio, the mega station.
Once I found a darkness deeper than the darkest night. I was overwhelmed that first time. The vultures living there swarmed and feasted on my fears. Next time those fuckers better think twice. Pray you don't hear my name. Hell will never be the same. Pray you don't hear my name, baby. I've been spending time building boundaries and doors. These demons won't just walk in on me anymore. They had their time, oh, and now I'm having mine. Nothing is gonna be quite like before. Pray you don't hear my name. Hell will never be the same. Pray you don't hear my name, baby. Sometimes they have tentacles and sometimes they have wings. They seek me from the depths of the abyss.
Don't care what you've heard, I am a daughter of this earth. I'm not tolerating anybody's shit. Oh, pray you don't hear my name. Hell will never be the same. Pray you don't hear my name. Hell will never be the same. Pray you don't hear my name. Hell will never be the same. Pray you don't hear my name, baby.
Hey to all you survivors out there, I know what you're thinking. You wish there was a place where you can get more information about all the music we play here on the We Live Zombie Carnival. Well, now there is. Just head on over to www.joedeez.com and click the We Live tab to join the Skull and Brains Society. There you'll get info on all our amazing artists, how to follow them on social media platforms like Spotify and Bandcamp, and even buy their merch and vinyl albums. Join the Skull and Brains Society today. You'll need the password to get in. I lied. There's no password.
That last song was Hell Will Never Be the Same by Molly's Midnight Villains. That's the soundboard, Sandys. Come on.
You know what pisses me off about that is NASA, the rover, which was the first one, NASA stated that it was scheduled to land on Mars at 12:07 a.m. It landed on Mars at 12:06 a.m. Yeah, exactly. I take a Southwest flight from Detroit to Milwaukee. I'm an hour and 45 minutes late. This go-kart goes 283 million miles and arrives early? Gotta be shitting me. Oh yeah, I would have got there sooner, but they had to hover around an airport till the gate opened up, you know?
Hey, isn't that the next clip for the Sal DeMilio segment that they just?
It is. So I guess we just expedite this show this morning and get that taken care of.
Did you know that there's two Sandys?
Yes, I'm aware. All right, you wrangle up these kitties, and I'm gonna get Sal's interview done. Can you handle that?
I can do that. What do they like to eat? Mice? Do we have any mice? Come here, girls. Sandys.
Next guest coming in hot, comedian Sal DeMilio appearing at Cheers Pub Music and Entertainment Venue in South Bend on Tuesday, September 12th. More information available at Cheers Pub Rocks on Instagram. Sal, are you there?
I am.
Sal DeMilio, the man with the jokes, our comedian from the Motor City, Detroit. How is the apocalypse treating you?
Everything is great. It's great to be on your show. I've heard so much good things about it. It's great to finally get on here and meet you guys.
Well, I'm excited to hear a bit about how comedy is going during the apocalypse, but tell me first, when did you start comedy? How'd you get started?
I started in 1997 and I just did a comedy class at Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle and just started doing open mics. And back then there were so many clubs that you could get a lot of work and MC in Toledo and MC in Lansing, Michigan and Grand Rapids. And there were so many comedy clubs back then that I just got a lot of work and just kind of built it up. And then obviously, times have changed, became a Netflix society and all that. So I'm still at it. Been at it for 24 years now. So I love it.
That is awesome. So you're kind of an old hand at it. You could show some people the ropes. What got you into comedy though?
I've always liked stand-up. I used to watch Johnny Carson back in the day, and I couldn't wait for the stand-ups to come out. So I was always a big fan, but I never thought I could do it. And I would go watch it, and I saw Seinfeld in Detroit, and I was just always inspired. But I was playing baseball, and I was going to school, and I had a day job. And then one day, at 30 years old, I decided to go try an open mic and take a comedy class. And I just started to believe in myself, and I've been doing it ever since. I love it.
So if you've got such a long tenured career in comedy, there's got to be some embarrassing moments in there. What's the most embarrassing thing that you've ever had happen to you on stage?
Well, here's one. I did. Long story short, I did comedy for there was a DJ in Detroit here. He was a little person, I should say. I want to be politically correct here. He was
Okay.
a little person and he was a DJ, and the booker said, "Hey, don't do any jokes about that kind of, person." And I'm like, "Oh, I don't have any in my act,
Yeah.
And then I did. I used to do this joke. I used to do this joke back in the day, and I totally forgot that I used to say when I was 35 and single, my Italian mother wanted me to marry an Italian girl so bad. But now that I'm 35 and single, she doesn't care if I bring home an albino dwarf. That was the punchline.
No.
So all these little people were in front of me, and the DJ guy that I just told you about, he goes, "I know an albino dwarf," and it cracked up the whole crowd. I was embarrassed. I couldn't believe I said that joke, especially when the booker told me not to. And anyway, that was a pretty embarrassing moment. They didn't really care. They weren't mad at me, but it was a little bit of an embarrassing moment. I've also had a guy. He was okay. He didn't get harmed too bad. I mean, he lived through it, but he had a seizure during my show, and the ambulances came. Yeah, the ambulance came, and he was in the back row. So all the people that were in front of him didn't realize this. So they were still watching me, but I'm looking at the ambulance come and the paramedics. Yeah, so that was kind of weird. So those are two quick ones, but
Now, how has comedy changed in the zombie apocalypse? What's different about it?
well, you don't know where the heck, I mean, I get gigs sometimes and you just don't know who's going to be in the crowd. You don't know if you're going to get stabbed on the way in. I mean, it's dangerous world now, but I still want to do comedy. So I have to try to do it. But, it's always worrisome,
You ever get heckled by a zombie?
I have. I've had just, people throw like their drinks at me. One guy threw his hand at me. He just ripped off his whole arm and threw it at me. So yeah, it's crazy business since I started. That's for sure.
Oh, goodness. Now, if you could take 3 dead comedians, reanimate them, who would they be to go on tour with?
Old school, I would say Rodney Dangerfield.
Love
I would
that.
say a George Carlin, maybe a Richard Pryor. Some of the ones that have passed recently, like a Ralphie May or a Louis Anderson, kind of those guys, and Sam Kinison.
Sam Kinison would be great. I could imagine his commentary on the apocalypse. Good Lord.
Oh my God, it would be amazing, wouldn't it?
So you mentioned that you're Italian. Now, I've heard that the mob is kind of taken over with the whole, government breakdown. What's the mob's connection with all these zombies?
I don't know, but yeah, they kind of controlled. Well, the mob's always controlled, even back when the world was normal. They controlled Chicago, they control the gambling, they control the alcohol. So now I think they have an opportunity to come in and just control the whole world.
That it makes sense to me. So
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
really scary.
I'd be a little nervous that get a little zombie leg breakers out there, but
I'm kind of nervous right now because I had to stop. I'm like in some parking lot, and they had storms the other day, so the parking lot's all flooded. I hope that my car. The water's kind of rising a little bit, so I don't know. Maybe I should start to leave this area.
maybe you should. But it sounds like is there somebody there to try and get you out of the lot? I'm hearing banging on your window.
Yeah, I think, what? I think now they're on my hood. I didn't even see because I was looking out the front window. And my back, it literally looks like the whole cast of The Sopranos as zombies is behind me.
Oh my gosh.
It's insane. Wow, is that James Gandolfini? He doesn't look nice though.
Probably have
Yeah,
to
this
have
is
a face.
insane. Wow, I'm kind of afraid right now. I don't know what's going on.
Can you maybe get out of your car and brush them off, or can you get out of there?
Now there's so many of them now. I don't know. I'm gonna try to drive and see if they kind of fall off. And they're not falling off. I kind of just scooted my car up a little bit, but now the water's rising because of the floods. I think I'm going to start to kind of drive out of here. But they're not letting me now. They're in front. So this is not good.
Well, Sal, don't let
There's
them
Al
bite you.
Pacino. Yeah. I'm trying. I don't know. This is insane that they just took all my money. I had. They're getting everything. I had golf clubs in the back. They just ripped those like
All right, Sal.
I gotta get out of here.
Okay, Sal. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus
I gotta
Christ.
get out of here. This is insane.
Oh goodness. Oh God. That he just hit a pole. That's it. Oh my God. Sal.
Broadcasting 1,000,000 watts of zombie busting power. Brains 98.6 KZ. Zombie Zhead Radio, the mega station.
He ain't got no name. He ain't got no shame. He got a bone in a home of his own in a case of the mange. He's a leg humping, fist jumping, line walking, smooth talking, bull sniffing, shape shifting dog. This one time I was walking down the street minding my own business when out of the corner of my eye here he come, sliding out of a dark alleyway. He said, "Hey, cool breeze, come and count my fleas. Guess it right, and I might just to give you whatever you please." He's a leg humping, fist jumping, line walking, smooth talking, bull sniffing, shape shifting dog.
Tuesday, September 12th at Cheers Pub Music and Event Venue in South Bend, Detroit comedian Sal DeMilio brings his unique and hilarious comedy style. Go to Cheers Pub Rocks on Instagram for more information. That last song was Shape Shifting Dog by Black Dog Otis. And if you want to get the lowdown nitty gritty on all the great bands we have on We Live Zombie Carnival, head over to joedeez.com and the We Live tab and join the Skull and Brain Society today. Well, they just knocked over a paint can. So, Joe, why don't you take over the show for a little bit while I unlock the paint thinner cabinet and try and get that cleaned up?
What have you done? Is that where all the paint thinner went? Why'd you lock it up? I've been
What do
looking
you
for that.
think, Joe?
Oh, I got a phone call here. Let's go ahead and answer this. Hey, Red, how's it going out there on the road?
Hey, Joe, man, I tell you what, we've got a huge problem right now. I don't know if it's scientists, the government, nobody's really talking about it.
They never are.
But did you see that tsunami that just hit Japan? I mean, we got a big problem here, Joe. I am not kidding you. It is full of freaking zombies.
Oh, no.
And
here's a weird question for you. Maybe you have the answer for this. How far can a zombie fall before it dies?
I think that that's a very good question, Joe. Okay. Actually,
just
I
popped
had
in my
this
head.
discussion here last week with somebody because I was in Chicago and we were at the tallest building and we were just kind of looking up, wondering what that would be. Now, the conclusion was it depends on how it smashes on the ground. Now, if it just kind of obliterates, that's one thing. But if it's in parts, now we got a real problem
It can
because
still
it's
crawl,
still
yeah.
moving. Right,
Oh.
okay? So now we got more little zombie parts all over the place. I don't know, man. I'm so glad I'm not part of sanitation.
So what is going on? What else is going on out there in the real world?
This is good. All right, so things are getting even weirder, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, could you imagine going down the road, seeing one of your friends and going, "Hey Bob, how you doing?" And then they suddenly are speaking fluent French to you, and you know for a fact that they did not get Rosetta Stone. There is rumors that there is some cloning. There's doppelgangers. Right. Like there's imposters.
Oh, that's
okay?
always been my biggest fear.
Well, and you know, I have always said this, and again, I don't want to go back to my dating life, but the lizard people are a good example of that, right? They are wearing a shell of somebody or whatever they do with their little rubber things. We're running into the same thing right here. You don't know if people are real or not real now. Again, I keep going back to the real and not so real, but this is strange. It's like we're living in another dimension.
Is there any way of telling, determining if somebody is real or a doppelganger?
Well, you can tell them apart. Their voices, and again, remember I said like their accents change, or they speak another language, or even if they're nothing is consistent.
That's
okay?
horrifying.
So, like I said, they could be speaking English to you, and then suddenly a French accent comes out, and you're kind of wondering if maybe they had a stroke. Okay, so. I know that sounds weird, but when they start talking or you feel like they're slurring or you don't understand what they're saying, I mean, obviously I don't know French, but, you know, this is something we got to take a look at.
Scary. So how do I know if you're not a doppelganger right now?
Maybe we should come up with a password.
I think that's a really good idea.
All right.
A secret code that only we know.
Yeah, it's kind of like that safe word. My safe word's always been pineapple, right? But hey, okay. And not that you guys all need to know that. I'm sorry, world.
We do now.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I've been really excited since I haven't been dating again. Okay. All right. Hook me up, Joe. Hook me up. Okay. There's got to be somebody out there.
Yeah, call the deadline if you want to date with Red.
Yeah, why don't you just call the call line, okay?
Yeah, that's
I'm
a
gonna
good
have
idea.
Joe
Let's
and
use it for
Gina,
something good.
Kind of like go through and look at the prospects. I don't have a lot of time. I've been running.
No, you
around
don't. Yeah,
these
we can vet dates for you. That's definitely possible.
Not to get off target here. I mean, there's a lot going on in the world.
Yeah.
But I am completely fascinated by the angry alligators. Did you see that they in Mississippi this week did the alligator hatching, and it took like 5 guys like 7 hours, and they wrestled in the state record 14-foot 800-foot alligator.
14 feet, man, the world is getting crazy.
I can't honestly, I never thought that in all the years that I've lived that I would be living this much excitement. Honestly, I thought I'd be sitting on a porch, sipping on coffee every day. But no, I am driving that gas guzzler, seeing the country. It doesn't get any better than this, Joe.
Well, hey, stay safe out there, Red, okay?
Hey, I will. And hey, we'll talk soon. Peace out.
Oh, good, Gina, you're back. So I'm gonna head upstairs and watch some more movies. I'm about to dive into Pagliacci. I love these Super 8s, man. I don't know why people stopped threading reels onto a noisy machine and then watch a poor visual representation of that film. It's like my favorite thing to do now.
It does seem like it, but I did lock back up the paint center cabinet, so don't go snooping around for that.
Why, I would never.
That's the fax machine. Get off of it.
From the archives of Geordie's Hidden Files. Top Secret. Marketing strategy file The Suicide Triangle. Objective: send Joe into radio market of broadcast location between Fort Wayne, Indiana, Lima, Ohio, and Bronson, Michigan, known as the Suicide Triangle. A 25-watt radio station in the middle of a cornfield is the location of immense electromagnetic energy and will assist with Phase 3. Hide this file within the station's antiquated fax machine in order for no one to stumble upon it ever. Unlock code is a combination code for 2069. No. That is too simple for Deez. Randomly assign a new unlock code every 72 hours. Beep.
What the hell?
I was searching for the way
Are you trapped somewhere with no chance to escape as the zombie horde breaks down your door? Call the We Live toll-free deadline and leave us your zombie death. Call 360-836-0628 and we'll play your last words live on the air. Lines are open 24/7, and this is a real answering machine. Seriously. Call now and leave a voicemail of yourself getting eaten, and we'll enshrine your memory on the We Live Zombie Carnival. That's 360-836-0628. Once again, that number is 360-836-0628. That number a third time is 360-836-0628. It's a real number.
That last song was Youth as Hell by Scary Black. Check them out on Bandcamp, Spotify, Facebook, and all the other social media sites. And if you would like to get your tongue wet on some really tasty music, check out more info on all of the great bands we feature here on We Live Zombie Carnival over at joedeez.com under the We Live tab. Join the Skull and Brain Society today. Well, I've got to tell Joe about this. Let me disconnect these headphones. Nope, Sandy's, get out of here. All right, Joe, what are you watching?
Oh,
Is this that Pagliacci?
Oh, it's beautiful, Gina. It's one of the most amazing love stories that I've ever seen. You know, I was thinking.
What were you thinking? Because I really have some pretty big news to share with you.
Yeah, what's that?
I got a very disturbing facts from Jordy.
That's cool. So I was thinking, like, the way this place is all set up, we could do like a late night like TV show where we play all these Super 8s and you host it like Elvira or like USA Up All Night. You could be Rhonda and I could be Gilbert Gottfried.
Where do you come up with this?
I know, I'm a genius, right? So you were saying something about Jordy?
Damn. Voicemail. Joe Deez, it is vitally important that I speak with you. This is FBI Special Agent Charles B. Anderson. I know we haven't spoken in years, but I'm reaching out to you because, there's phenomenon, Joe. It's happening nationwide, and it's as big or bigger than the current zombie apocalypse that we are in. I'm telling you all this because, Joe, you are directly involved. The FBI needs your assistance. Please contact me as soon as possible. I'm currently stationed at an undisclosed tuberculosis hospital in the Waverly Hills neighborhood of Louisville, Kentucky. Although, for national security reasons, I cannot disclose the name of this facility. You can contact me at
Redacted.
Again,
Redacted.
Joe, your life and career depend on it. This message will now self-destruct. Boom. Beep. Seriously, I need you to delete this. Again.
Redacted.
We'll talk soon. Good luck and Godspeed.